Please don't look at me in the way that I train as a normal way of doing things. Lots of people do that and they see it as an unrealistic goal and they try and keep up and they break themselves too easily, and it's just not sustainable for the most people. Hey there, so chances are if you're watching this video you've asked me for weight loss advice. Now I get asked this question a lot, which is why I record this video so I don't have to spend the next 45 minutes replying to you on my phone. If you spotted this as a regular subscriber to my YouTube channel, I can't say subscriber. If you've spotted this as a regular subscriber to my YouTube channel, then feel free to pass on by, because it's the sort of thing that, I'm not really normally post about. Now, please bear in mind that I am not a personal trainer and I am not a doctor, okay? I've just managed to lose a considerable amount of weight myself, and I've competed amongst athletes of the elite level in the sport of Ninja Warrior, so I do kind of know what I'm talking about, but I don't have any certificates to prove what I'm doing. I'm just talking to you from my own experience. I can tell you what worked for me, but everybody is different and reacts differently, so the fine-tuning element is something you're going to have to work out for yourself. First of all, admitting there's a problem is the first step to success. When I was 120 kilograms, yes, 120 kilograms, and for someone my height, I was built like a circle. I looked down and I couldn't see my feet from my belly, so that's when a switch sort of clicked in my mind. I thought, yes, I've got to do this, I've got to start losing weight. Admitting the problem is the first step. And I just wish I knew what I know now about it all. There are so many different kinds of diets, and to be honest, they all work because the only thing they have in common is lower calories, right? At the end of the day, it comes down to calories in versus calories out. And again, that's the fine-tuning section. You've got to work out what comes for your body. You don't have to exercise to lose weight, but if you want to get into fitness, I really don't suggest starting both at the same time, because it can be really stressful both on your mental health and on your central nervous system. A good way to start, and what I recommend to everybody first, is getting an app called MyFitnessPal, or there's lots of other different like calorie counting, tracking apps, but MyFitnessPal is just the one I used. I'm not sponsored by anything, please don't start. Although if you're listening, MyFitnessPal, hit me up. Mine's in Japanese, for all Japanese all time, as you can see. However, you get the app, it does come in English. You get the app, you scan the barcode on whatever you're going to eat, tell it how much of it you're going to eat, and it works out the calories for you. Scan all the food that you'd eat in a normal day and just have a regular day of eating the same way you would normally. That's the first step. You'll be surprised at how many calories are in things, and you'll just see how incredibly easy it is to overeat. That was the most shocking element to me, and I was thinking, oh, I'm not eating so badly. Then I scanned everything in and I was like, oh dear, this is why. There was a time when I was going to the gym every single day. I was going once in the morning, once in the evening. I was absolutely breaking myself every single time I went there, and I was still gaining weight and still gaining like body fat around the middle, and I was thinking, what is going on here? Why can I still be putting on weight? And it turned out that I was having 1,500 calories just from my breakfast alone. And if my daily intake that I found through fine-tuning, if I have more than 1,000 calories per day, I'll put on weight. That's not right. 1,700 calories per day, that's a lot better. If I have more than 1,700 calories a day, I'll put on weight due to my size. So by having 1,500 calories for breakfast, and then there was lunch, and then there was dinner, and then there was snacks, I was having way too much food, even though like I was doing so much exercise. You just can't out-train a bad diet. There's no way around it. It can't be done. You just need to focus. You need to focus, okay? So, you've got MyFitnessPal. You've had one normal day of eating all the things you'd normally eat, and you thought, oh my goodness, I'm eating too much. Next, what you need to do is set MyFitnessPal to help you lose what's the lowest amount possible that you can per week. And you might think that the number that gives you are quite high. You think, oh, I'll never lose weight on that much. I'm going to set it as to the lowest number of calories possible. And you can do that, but you'll absolutely hate yourself for it. It's not a nice thing to do, to just punish yourself like that. I mean, at the end of the day, this is not a quick fix. It's not a one day I'm losing weight and the next day I'm happy, I'm just going to go back to eating the way I was. This is a complete lifestyle change. It's something you've got to do for the rest of your life. Yeah, you can have your pizza and you can have your wine and stuff like that, or whatever whatever it is you like. My thing is ice cream. I love ice cream. But yeah, if you want to have those things, you have them, but you don't have them every day. It's about balance. Life's about moderation. And you'll be amazed at what sort of difference just dropping 100 calories can make. Best thing about MyFitnessPal is as long as you're scanning it in and you're getting the right amount of calories in, you can eat pretty much whatever you want. I mean, obviously you should try to focus on the things that you shouldn't be eating. I mean, you all know what you shouldn't be eating, and try to really focus on all the things that you know you should be eating. So try and get more of that in first and use the majority of calories for your day on the things you should be eating, and then the little things for the treats at the end of the day if you've got any numbers left. Sort of things you should be eating are lean meat, nuts, spinach, beans, broccoli, other fruits and vegetables, as an example there. For my breakfast, I have porridge with almonds and blueberries, or sometimes it's cherries. A scoop of protein powder for the gains. I have, what else is in there? Almond milk, just because it's lower calories, and honey as well. And that's about 700 calories. My lunch at the minute, I'm having like chicken and vegetables, and that works out as 300 calories. I have a 200 calorie snack. Sometimes it's popcorn, sometimes it's chocolate, sometimes it's biscuits, and then I have another 304 calorie meal at the end of the day as my dinner and my tea, and then I might have another snack before bed, and that's my maintenance of 2,200 calories. But for losing weight, I need to eat less, as I said. If it wasn't for calorie counting apps like MyFitnessPal, I'd never be where I am now. There's a few things for you to keep in mind whilst you're on your weight loss journey. Number one is visible abs are overrated and they're very, very difficult to maintain. I had them whilst competing in Switzerland. I've never had them before. I've never had them again. It's the amount of calories I need to eat to be able to see my abs consistently and have them out all the time made me absolutely miserable. I'm not exaggerating in any way, shape or form. It's disgusting. Yeah, you look great, but you'll hate yourself. It's not worth it, okay? Protein shakes, unless you're going to have a competition or anything like that, for the majority of people, they're a waste of money. I think you need to be able to get your protein in through your regular diet. Quite often your body is thirsty, not hungry, so make sure you drink at least 2 litres a day. I drink this, which is 1.9 litres, I think. I have 2 of these a day, usually one during the day at work, and then I finish another one whilst I'm at the gym. Speaking of drinks, all drinks except water contain calories. Well, I think you can get Diet Coke, that's got 0 calories in it as well. But yeah, you should really be drinking water. All drinks except water contain calories, so make sure you log them too. No matter what it is that you do during the day, all the changes to your body happen at night time while you're asleep. So make sure you get lots of regular sleep. So yeah, like I said, tomorrow you should start by logging everything you eat and just have a normal day of eating, and I think you'll probably be surprised at the amount of calories you're eating. Eat whatever you like the day after. Set MyFitnessPal to lose the minimum amount of weight possible, and eat whatever you like. Just make sure you stick to the numbers. Don't worry about calories. Don't worry about macros like protein, carbs and fat just yet. That's something we're going to delve more into if you're on the muscle building venture, which a lot of people ask me as well. Ash, how do I build muscle? What do I have to do? I'm going to make a video about that as well. Show you the secret to my strength and my strength gains. But yeah, eat what you like and make sure you stick to the numbers. Now, if you are looking to go down the fitness route, you'll probably find that you start to put on lots of muscle mass, and it's quite heavy as well, so the results that you see on the scales won't be a true reflection of how much weight you've really lost. The best way to measure that would be to take a photo of yourself. First thing in the morning, after you've been to the bathroom, that's the best time to take a picture, but it's also the best time to weigh yourself as well. So yeah, you can trust the scales, but don't trust them so far. And make sure you measure yourself as well, so you'll be able to see the changes over time. Eat like that for the first 7 days, and if you found you haven't lost weight, try dropping the calories by 100 and then continue and see what happens that way. A healthy weight loss is about 1 kilogram per week, and if you're losing more than that, then you need to eat some more. Okay, it'll all be down to how much moving you do on a day. At the minute, in England, we're all currently in lockdown, 2021. So I'm moving a lot less. In fact, I'm doing 13,000 less steps. 13,000 less steps than I would do in a normal day. So with that in mind, I've had to drop my calories significantly to make sure that I don't put on weight whilst I'm sat here in my office space that you see me in now, doing all my work from home. Speaking of exercise, please don't look at me in the way that I train as a normal way of doing things. Lots of people do that and they see it as an unrealistic goal and they try and keep up and they break themselves too easily, and it's just not sustainable for the most people. Yeah, I mean, I work a very difficult job, very long hours, but at the same time I'm not just working out for my own health and fitness. I'm working out because I want to compete with elite level athletes whose full-time professional job is to be an elite level athlete. Okay, so I've got to work a lot harder than most to try and keep up. Okay, for the everyman, even just like a 20-minute walk is decent exercise. An hour bike ride, 15-minute, 30-minute run. You know, you do whatever it is that makes you happy. As long as you're enjoying it, get a bit of a sweat on, gets the heart pumping, that's good exercise, okay? You don't have to go and lift weights or do muscle ups or gymnastics and all the other crazy stuff it is what we do, okay? As long as you're enjoying it, it's all good. For serious weight loss motivation, I really recommend searching YouTube for a documentary called From Fit to Fat and Back. I'll link it in the description below. It's about a personal trainer that he's really buff and he's really in shape, and he puts on loads and loads of weight and then struggles to get it back off again. The story of this is that so many personal trainers have never been overweight and they don't know the plight of the overweight person, so he familiarises himself with that. I mean, I was massive. I'm massive now, but I'm not massive the way I was then. So yeah, I see it from a different perspective than most. I'll make sure I link that in the description below. As payment for this advice, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. I release videos about learning Japanese, but also fitness videos in English and in Japanese, and a bit of a log of all my efforts thus far. I hope you've enjoyed the video, I hope you find it helpful. Please do comment if you disagree with me. Please do comment if you've tried it and you've lost weight and it's worked out for you, because that would absolutely make my day. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a personal trainer, this is just what I have done to get to the level where I'm at now. Good luck!